on this week's Week in History. Scandal, controversy, development. The things that make a community, for the better and for worse.
I'm Darby Sparks, and today we're taking a look at events that happened during this week's dates. Events that help build the foundation of our communities and rock them to their core.
Downtown Evansburg has a rich history that goes back to the first Industrial Revolution. City officials decide it's time to share the past with the present and work on making the downtown a historical landmark.
It takes 24 years, but it's finally listed on the National Register of Historic Places in October of 2019.
Business is booming in Blair County, especially on Plank Road. For city planners, it's the perfect time to start building a convention center and a baseball field in order to keep business on the up and up.
The Blair County Convention Center project is finished in May of 2001.
A scandal is discovered within the walls of Cambria County's Cambria Industries when federal agents come in for an early morning raid. The business, which once worked closely with the government on modern defense mechanisms, must now defend itself against the IRS.
The Kuchera brothers were found guilty in 2013 on charges of fraud and conspiracy. To summarize, they stole hundreds of thousands of dollars based on the false promise that they deliver on a product meant to protect our soldiers during combat.
Thousands across Pennsylvania are grief-stricken after word that head coach Joe Paterno has lost his battle to cancer. A candlelit vigil is held at all Penn State locations.
Joe Paterno is the most successful football coach in both Nittany Lion history as well as on NCAA record.
Former Altoona police officer Dwayne Eichenlaub is found guilty for aggravated assault and conspiracy for beating Earl Eshelman in an Altoona bar's bathroom back in 2010 and trying to cover it up.
Eichenlaub allegedly beat Eshelman after Eshelman attempted to pull him off a man who had groped his wife.
The office of former Center County DA Stacey Parks Miller is raided by police after it's found that she's been using unethical and improper conduct in her court cases.
Parks Miller had her law license revoked for a year and a day after it was found she was using technology to gain the upper hand in her attempts to wipe crime off the streets of Center County.
Cambria County is in the height of its heroin epidemic. With 14 fatal overdoses in 26 days, the county is in crisis mode.
Narcan is distributed to 40 police departments in the county in an attempt to battle the rising number of deaths. That's all for this week in history. See you Monday.